And welcome into this edition of ACAP Today for the week of July 19th, 2021. I'm Jason Parent with the Aroostook County Action Program. On this edition of ACAP Today, we're going to speak with an incoming freshman at Presque Isle High School who's got quite the project started for her Girl Scout Silver Award. We're going to learn about the great things that it's going to mean for youth experiencing homelessness in our community and why the project is near and dear to her heart. We're going to also talk with her mom, and we're going to talk with our development and advancement director here at ACAP, Sherry Locke, about why this particular project is so important in terms of serving the needs of our community. But before we get to that, we're going to, as we do each point in this broadcast, turn to the news and information that you can use, again, for this, the week of July 19th, 2021. And we begin by sharing with you that this Saturday, July 24th, our community educator and main SNAP Ed nutrition educator, Allison Gooding, will be on site at the Houlton Community Market. Again, that's this Saturday, July 24th. Look for Allison with her goodies and lots of great information on how you can turn some of the wonderful produce that you buy at the Houlton Community Market into something great for your family to enjoy. So again, look for Allison there at the Houlton Community Market. We are also calling to our community this week as we continue to look for youth age 12 to 18 to star in a video sharing why they received the COVID-19 vaccine, why it was important to them. If you are interested in applying or know of a youth that would be a good fit for this particular segment, we're especially looking for youth in northern and southern Aroostook. So if you're up in the St. John Valley or down in the Houlton area, please consider giving us a call. There is a form on the ACAP Facebook page that you can access to submit the name of a student who you think would be great for this, and we certainly accept self-referrals. So again, if you're age 12 to 18 and you're interested in being part of a video production on why it was important for you to receive your COVID-19 vaccination, please check out our Facebook page to get connected with us on this opportunity. We want to remind our folks out there who participate in the WIC program, but also community members, that our WIC farmers markets are underway. We have some upcoming farmers markets in both Presque Isle at our 771 Main Street Presque Isle location near Walmart, as well as at our 91 Military Street location in Houlton. There are great opportunities to get some wonderful in-season produce, as well as learn some recipes, get some free giveaways, and of course, pick up that great locally grown produce. There are farmers markets through the rest of this month and into August and September in Houlton and Presque Isle, so please check those out. We also want to say a special thank you to University Credit Union for being the sponsor for the ACAP community cupboard at our 771 Main Street Presque Isle location. This is a 24-hour-a-day, 7 days a week community cupboard where you can stop by if you are in need of something to eat. If you're food insecure, we certainly invite you to stop by. We also invite community members to join University Credit Union in helping to stock the shelves of the cupboard. If you happen to be passing by and going to Walmart or otherwise running some errands, please do consider leaving what you can. And again, if you need something, please do take that as well. And thank you again to our sponsors, University Credit Union, for their sponsorship this month of July. The Emergency Rental Assistance Program continues here in Aroostook County. We have, by our estimates, hundreds of renters across Aroostook County who qualify for the program who have not yet applied for it. If you are having difficulty paying your rent for everything from the increased cost of groceries to maybe your hours are less than they were prior to COVID-19, please do consider applying for the COVID-19 Rental Assistance Program. The application can be found off the ACAP website, also off the main housing website. We can also help you fill it out if you are unable to access it electronically. Give us a call at 764-3721 and we will help you fill it out over the phone. We'd certainly appreciate the opportunity to help you with this valuable program. In addition to assistance with rent, we can also provide assistance for utilities to offset those costs. The New England Regional Genetics Network is a partner of ACAP, and we just want to remind you that they are a resource available for people here in Aroostook County. Our ACAP team can help you connect with them, but also you can go directly to their website at negenetics.org and learn about the advances in health and well-being of individuals who have genetic conditions. NERGN can also help you connect with genetic services They can also help you connect with educating and help educate professionals to improve systems of genetic care, and they support families across New England. So if you or your family know of someone who has a genetic condition, please do reach out to NERGN or check out their website for more information on how they might be available to assist you and your family. Speaking of assistance, we here at ACAP are looking for our community to assist us as we look to complete a region-wide community needs assessment. That's part of our work here that helps form our strategic plan and determine how we can best serve communities across Aroostook County. And we do want to hear from folks across Aroostook County. We understand that the needs up in Fort Kent and Madawaska and Van Buren are different from those in central and in southern Aroostook County. So please take about 10 minutes to complete this online survey. You can find it on ACAP's website as well as on our Facebook page. And you can enter for a chance to win a $100 gift card by completing the survey. And we encourage you to share it with your friends, families, colleagues, and others in the community. So please do take a few moments, 10 minutes, to complete that community survey and help us plan for how we can better serve our communities in the future. We also want to hear from customers who we have served, especially those who we've served over the last month or so. If you have been served either in your home, at one of our centers, or electronically or virtually by ACAP, we want to hear your feedback. Please do consider completing a short confidential survey about how our service was. That can be found again on our ACAP website or on our Facebook page. And please do consider doing that. We do review those on a regular basis. Our board reviews those, and we very much appreciate hearing from our customers about what we did well and how we can do better. The important changes that are coming to the child tax credit, we've been telling you about this, and we certainly want to encourage you. Those are now in effect. So if you have not completed your taxes for 2020, I should say at this point, please do consider going to the IRS.gov/child tax credit 2021 site, so you can learn more about this and you can make sure that your family is getting the child tax credit. There are child tax credits for any child in your home under the age of 17. And it's certainly well worth checking out because I believe it's like $300 a month for families in the child tax credit, I should say. It doesn't roll off the tongue very easy, but please do check it out. And if you have any further questions, please give us a call and we can help you navigate the site as needed. COVID-19 vaccinations continue across Maine and across Aroostook County. Many sites here locally are now accepting just walk-ins. So we encourage, as members of our team have been vaccinated, we encourage all of you out there to get your vaccine. If you're age 12 or older, you can visit the website listed on your screen there to check out the COVID-19 vaccination sites across the state. And you can also call for a free ride. The number there, 1-855-608-5172. Please give them about 48 hours advance notice before your appointment if you've scheduled an appointment to get that free ride. We don't want any reason why you can't get your COVID-19 vaccine. We want to let our community know as well that we have early care and education openings here in Aroostook County. Our Head Start program, as you know, provides a comprehensive preschool development program to 3- and 4-year-olds who are income eligible, but we certainly encourage you to apply and to check out those guidelines. You can see them on our website, or you can call us at 764-3721. We also have some openings on occasion in some of our childcare classrooms in Aroostook County. Those are in Caribou, Presque Isle, and Houlton. And it's always a good opportunity to get on a waiting list if you are looking at the potential need in the future to have a child and looking for very high quality early childhood education. And if your family needs any assistance at all, we do offer the ACAP Navigator program. This helps connect individuals with services both inside of our agency and those outside of our agency. And especially for folks who don't quite know what it is that's out there and available for you, but just know that you need help, this is a great place to start. So please do feel free to reach out to our navigators if you're having any hardship at all at this point, and we can help get you connected with services. And finally, in this week's news and information that you can use, we are looking for volunteers to help out with our community closet here at our 771 Main Street Presque Isle location. It's a 24-hour-a-day, 7-week accessible facility. It's again, give what you can, take what you need principle, but we are looking for folks to help us just get the closet organized on a regular basis, get new product out there that folks have donated. And of course, we're always looking and accepting donations of clothing, gently used clothing for the community closet. So if you have some time to volunteer, even an hour a day every once in a while, we would certainly welcome hearing from you. You can contact Sherry Locke at slocke@acap-me.org or call her directly at 554-4130. And that's this week's news and information you can use. And speaking of Sherry Locke, she joins us on this week's broadcast. She's ACAP's Director of Advancement. And Sherry, we have some very special guests with us this week. And this is about a project that you learned about and recommended for an ACAP Today broadcast. So it's always great to see our community getting engaged in work that's very meaningful to people that we serve across Aroostook County.
Absolutely. So when Bobby approached me with this project idea, it was so special because she is a youth in our community, a very active youth. And for her to have identified this need and to come up with a way to solve this problem, I thought was just incredible. So when we talked more about this project, I thought of ACAP Today right away, in a way for her to tell her story and to tell about her project to the community. I thought was a perfect fit. So we're really excited to have Bobby and her mom here today to talk about her project.
So yes, Bobby Garrett and Jamie Garrett, welcome to ACAP Today. We're so pleased to have the both of you. Bobby, I can't believe it, but you're an incoming freshman at Presque Isle High School this fall already. Gosh, it doesn't seem possible, and I'm sure it doesn't seem possible to your mom that that's happening already. But we're not here to talk about that, although that's very exciting. We're here to talk about the Go Bags project. So tell us and everyone watching about what the Go Bags project is.
The Go Bags are bags that if you had to leave your house unexpectedly, that you would have everything that you would need in your bag.
And it's specifically geared toward youth, so people might be peers of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is part of a project that you're doing as a Girl Scout. So tell me about that part of the project. I understand it's for your Silver Award. What does that mean for people who aren't familiar with Girl Scouts?
There are 3 of the highest awards you can get, and I've already earned my Bronze Award. So I'm working on earning my Silver Award.
And that requires obviously a lot of things. And this is just one of the projects that you're working on for the Silver Award, is it?
Yes.
So tell me about these Go Bags. What we know who they're for. They're for youth that are having challenges and might need some support. What might be in a Go Bag?
It will have body wash, toothpaste, toothbrush, blankets, stuffed animals, and a lot of stuff to keep them entertained. So if they didn't have anything to do, they would have something to keep them busy.
So that is just something that is very needed by both youth and adults who are finding themselves in crisis. What inspired you to think of this as a project, and what made you decide that this is the project you wanted to do, or one of the projects you wanted to do for your Silver Award?
My cousins were in the homeless shelter, and we helped them out a lot, but they said they wanted something that they could call their own. So these bags could have something they can care for and call their own.
Now, Mom, Jamie, when you hear your daughter say that, obviously she's been impacted by an experience that is personal to her and personal to your family, but she's taken that experience and she's looking to benefit the greater community. That's certainly not something unusual for you and your family, because you all have very kind hearts. But how does that feel to you as a mama to hear your daughter say that this is something that she finds is important and wants to support others in the community? Oops, we want to get your audio in there.
Right, there we go, sorry. I definitely was very supportive of it, and I would not say that I was surprised. We have lived homelessness vicariously through some family members closer than probably a lot of other people in the county have. So the fact that Bobby could identify that the kiddos that she knew of sleeping in the homeless shelter weren't the only ones definitely made it seem like a good project and a good fit for this.
So Bobby, where are you at in the process of developing the go bags? Do you have everything collected? Are you asking for community support? Tell us about how community members can help you and where you're at with the project.
I am asking for community support right now. People can purchase bags for $20, or you can just purchase items.
So what is that
Yeah,
what's most helpful to you? Is if people purchase stuff and donate it to you, or you obviously can accept monetary donations and purchase items for the bags as well? What's most helpful?
preferably monetary donations so I can purchase the item, but anything would help.
Oh,
Bobby has a goal of raising, fulfilling 50 bags this year. It appears 50 bags could get the local homeless services, homeless options here in the county. Probably 50 bags is what they would need to get through the rest of the year. So her goal is to fill 50 bags full of these items. So that's kind of the next step. It's a huge process to get it approved, to get all the connections done. So she's done a lot of the legwork behind the scenes, and now she's ready to start filling the bag. So she'll need 50 pairs of socks, 50 stuffed animals, 50 blankets. So if an organization wants to take on and get 50 of something, that's an option. But if you're looking to kind of piece it together, it's probably easier to give monetary, so she'll know what's missing in the bags. She's put a lot of thought into travel size shampoo is a better fit than a big Sam's Club bottle, things like that. She has them pretty geared towards kids. A lot of times services meet the adults and know what the adults need and what they need, but not a lot of 8th grade boys are looking for Old Spice. So she's really put a lot of thought into what would provide comfort to a kid opposed to the generic adult bag you may get at a overnight in a hotel.
And that's very important because Bobby, you understand your friends, your peers that are in your age group. Let's back up just a moment and talk about your Girl Scout experience, because I have some pictures here of your obviously Girl Scouts are known for Girl Scout cookies, and you have sold Girl Scout cookies and you found some unique ways to do that in a pandemic era. Let's talk about your experience with Girl Scouts overall. Why are Girl Scouts so meaningful to you? I know that you're very connected with this organization.
I like volunteering a lot in my community, and it's like a great way to give back to the community.
And so how were Girl Scouts cookie sales this year? You found unique ways to get the job done, didn't you?
Yeah, I sold a lot of cookies this year.
Great. So I think we have another picture here of the go bags and some of the things that you're looking at putting into the go bags that we talked about earlier. There's some, I'm seeing the coloring and activity books there, but there's also, I'm noting a stuffed animal in there. And that I imagine is very important for a young person who's maybe experiencing something that could be scary for them.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some samples that we're seeing here of things that go into the bags.
Yes.
And there's also, I'm noting here that there's also a statistic here that I think many people aren't aware of, but it says here that more than 100 children spent at least one night in the shelter each year here in the county. And I don't think a lot of people necessarily put a face to that, because many people don't know that that's a challenge. But again, you've experienced it within your family, so you know very well how that can be impactful for youth. What, Sherry, in hearing this, because I know that you do a lot of work here with our agency, but also as a member of the board of directors at Homeless Services of Aroostook, what do you think this means to the individuals who will be the recipients of Go Bags?
I think this is huge, especially for not only the children, but their parents, to be able to provide for their children those items that will make them feel more comfortable in an unfamiliar place. I think is huge. And to know that they came from a local student who really wanted to make their lives better, or that time in their lives better, I think is incredible. So ACAP is really excited to help support Bobby's project, to help get those bags to the organizations that work directly with families experiencing homelessness, because this truly is a need. And I think her project is a great way to shine light on the need, but also to provide a solution.
So what's the best way, Bobby, Jamie, for folks to reach out if they want to donate items or if they want to donate funds to be able to support this project?
Probably finding us on Facebook. I would say Jamie Durrett on Facebook definitely would connect you to Bobby. We could kind of let you know what needs are left out there. Maybe there's something in the bag that you've thought of that we have not. Bobby is a camper, spends a lot of time away from home that way. So she kind of compared it to what she would want when she shows up at her first overnight camp. But maybe someone has an idea of something we haven't thought of or wants to be a part of donating towards it. Definitely find me on Facebook. Would be probably the easiest way to connect with Bobby.
Great.
And if folks are not connected to Facebook and they want to do an in-person donation of some sort, the ACAP office is happy to accept those donations, and we will get those to Bobby as we see lots of her time putting those bags together, doing the shopping and making each bag very special. So if it's easier to just make a donation in person, the ACAP office at 771 Main Street is ready to accept those donations, and we'll make sure Bobby has all of those items as she puts her go bags together. I'm really excited about the 50 bag goal because I think as a community we can get there. And I think that's really exciting. And I hope that Bobby and Jamie continue to update us as we continue to collect bags.
Yes, and of course, there are youth from across Aroostook County. It's not just in central Aroostook that are served by the only homeless shelter in Aroostook County here in Presque Isle. So if you're moved in the southern Aroostook area or up in the St. John Valley, if you're watching us on the cable access channels up there and are moved by this project, we can also accept donations at our Fort Kent and our Houlton locations as well to support this project, because invariably youth from those regions are served by Homeless Services of Aroostook as well. So Bobby, we're so proud of you. This is such a wonderful project and really going to make an impact on lives of young people when they're most vulnerable and probably most afraid as well. So thank you very much for thinking about it. What's next for your silver award? Are you anticipating that you're almost done and are going to be receiving that soon, or?
Yes, really just to get all the items and make the bags and get them out.
Excellent. So we're going to be anxious to see you receive that silver award. And then what comes next after the silver award? Is it gold? Oh, good. That was a good guess. So what else can you tell us? I don't want to, you're going to be starting at Presque Isle High School in about a month. How does that feel to be an incoming freshman and you have a sister who's a senior?
Very exciting.
Yes, it is very exciting. Mom, are you looking forward to having a member of the class of 20?
I think we're ready. Yeah, she's excited for summer. Bobby, as I said, is a camper, so she has like a month full of summer camps to squeeze in before going back. High school starts earlier, so it's kind of cutting into her summer camping. So, yeah, right, she's packed and ready to go and leaving for most of the month. So she'll be ready for school when she comes back.
Good for you, Bobby. Well, you enjoy the rest of your summer. Did we miss anything, Sherry, that we wanted to talk about with Bobby and Jamie? I want to make sure we put it all in. Again, folks, if you'd like to support the Go Bag project, it's really a community project. It's one of Bobby's Girl Scout Silver Award projects, but it's really one that just gives back to the community in so many ways. If you'd like to support it, again, you can look Jamie Garrett up on Facebook, and she will certainly support how we can get those donations. You can also drop them off at ACAP facilities in Fort Kent, in Presque Isle, and in Houlton. We'd be happy to take those donations and pass them along to Bobby and to Jamie so that they can get the Go Bags put together. And again, certainly monetary donations are helpful because it'll allow Bobby to purchase any items that are missing from the 50 bag goal. So Sherry, anything else before we close out this edition?
I just want to thank Bobby for reaching out and for creating this project. It's amazing. And we will work close with community partners to make sure these bags get to kiddos that are going to need them. So that's exciting as well. So please keep us posted, Bobby, on your progress. And I may be reaching out to your mom later today to make my donation because I think this is amazing and I'm happy to support your work.
Indeed. Congratulations and thank you very much. Bobby and Jamie, thank you for joining us, and Sherry, thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming on and connecting us with this very worthwhile project. We're very proud of you. Before we leave all of you today, we want to again share with you that if you are interested in doing some good in your community and would like to consider joining our ACAP team, we do have current openings in various locations across Aroostook County and even in Washington County as we expand our services to do some youth homeless work down in that county. So please check out our Facebook page, check out our website. You can check us out through Indeed and see those current openings. We currently have a $500 sign-on bonus after 6 successful months of employment with the agency. And we also have some great benefits that are listed there on your screen. So again, if you're interested in joining our team and doing some great work here in Northern Maine, we'd welcome you to apply to our agency. And lastly, we end with our snapshot of the week as we do each week. These are members of our board of directors recently participating in a retreat, board of directors work session, where we looked at some future opportunities for the agency and spent the day together creating the vision for the agency moving forward, along with members of the senior leadership team, including Sherry and others. So we thank them. We thank our board members. They are volunteer board members who come from across Aroostook County and do great work on their own, but certainly as a collective, do really powerful things supporting the work of our agency here in Aroostook County. So with that, that's this week's news and information you can use from the Aroostook County Action Program and a glimpse at a project, the Go Bag Project, by a Silver Award seeking Girl Scout who's doing some great things in the community as she heads into her freshman year at Presque Isle High School. Again, thank you to Bobby and Jamie Garrett and to Sherry Locke. We'll be back next week with another edition of ACAP Today. Until then, have a great week, everyone.